This is 5 on your side at noon. Focused on you.
As we go on the air at noon, we're starting with a live look at downtown St. Louis. We are in a weather alert day. Some parts of our area in for some strong or severe storms later. Thanks for being here at noon. I'm Kay Quinn. We have 2 threats for severe weather this weekend. First, this afternoon and evening, then again on Sunday. Let's get right to Weather First meteorologist Jim Castillo with the breakdown. Jim?
Yeah, we're not in storm alert yet. That would be if we have a watch or a warning issued. And this first batch of showers and storms, a lot of lightning with this, and also some downpours out there. Let's zoom in a little bit. We've had even some reports around St. Louis of some thunder, and now moving into Madison County. So right along Interstate 70 and 55, maybe a few downpours there, but that really good shield of rain, Ellsbury and Lincoln County to Pike County and Bowling Green. And you get those downpours, and occasionally you hear that thunder out there. Again, these are sub-severe, but some downpours ponding on the highway there on 44 right through Steelville and also into Phelps County and Rolla. And then a little bit more in the way of lightning and the number of strikes in this particular area west of Reynolds County there. You can see, it looks like that's some good lightning coming down just to the west of Viburnum. So nothing severe yet. This first batch, we're not expecting that, but you can see that warm front. It's lifting to the north. Eventually, we continue to warm up and get more humid. And that purple box to the south, that's the tornado watch box for currently, and that's well to the south of us. We'll talk more about this coming up in just a few minutes in Maine weather, and we'll time it out for you. Stay alert with the latest Weather First forecast anytime on KSDK.com and 5 on Your Side app and streaming on 5+. You can also text the word weather to 314-425-5355, and we'll send it straight to your phone.
All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Jim. Right now, there's a boil order in effect for people in South St. Louis County and Jefferson County. The affected area bordered by Baumgartner Road, the Merrimack River, and the Mississippi River. Missouri American water crews are fixing a water main break on Telegraph Road. They plan to lift the boil advisory around 9:30 tomorrow morning. So if you're in that area, you may experience low water pressure and you need to boil any drinking or cooking water for 3 minutes. Right now, loved ones are remembering the life of a 15-year-old boy who died in a South St. Louis crash Wednesday. 5 on Your Side was at the scene where the car hit a building in the Bevo neighborhood. Robert Townsend spoke with the teen's friends and family and witnesses who saw the crash.
The startling phone call gave Arlette Del Cid chills.
It was 12 in the morning when my sister called me crying, and the police officer, he knocked on the door.
With terrible news about her nephew, 16-year-old Alan Osorto, and his 15-year-old friend, Brian Corona Madrigal.
He told us that they're heading to the hospital because they had a car accident.
Couldn't believe it.
Edwin Sosa and other witnesses told police shortly before 11 Wednesday night, Corona Madrigal sped down Gravois near Neosho in an Infiniti when he almost hit an Uber driver's car.
So the car was pulling out. He tried not to hit in the car, so he swerved over, lost control, and then hit the hydrant, flipped.
Police say Corona Madrigal knocked down several street signs and then crashed into a vacant building.
I have a neighbor who said when it happened, her apartment shook.
Brian died.
The passenger, that's when he jumped out of the window, still in shock.
He got a broken arm, but right now we're trying to cheer him up.
Arlette Del Cid says Corona Madrigal was driving his car and taking her nephew home at the time of the crash. She says both boys lived just blocks away and both were 10th graders at Gateway STEM High School.
They were more than best friends. They were like brothers.
Hours after the crash, dozens of their hurting family and friends gathered to comfort each other and released balloons for the teen gone too soon.
I feel bad for him.
We just want to show how much we love him and how much we care about him.
Robert Townsend, 5 on Your Side.
Now, Alan Osorto has since been treated and released from the hospital. Brian Corona Madrigal lived in South City with his older siblings. Their parents live in Mexico. There's been another incident at the St. Louis City Justice Center. A corrections officer is on leave after an inmate suffered a head injury Tuesday while he was handcuffed. A source familiar with the investigation told us the inmate threatened to kill the officer and hit his head during a struggle. That happened just days before members of the St. Louis Detention Facility Oversight Board were set to meet with detainees at the CJC for the first time. There are roughly 700 detainees currently housed inside the building, and members of the committee were hoping to speak with leaders of the 5 units inside the jail. Only one attended the meeting. They asked the inmate about food, medical access, cleanliness, and the process for filing complaints. The board will present their findings to the Director of Public Health Monday. Starting today, Kia will be holding anti-theft clinics in the St. Louis area. The anti-theft clinic happening today will take place at Busch Stadium. That's at 608 South Broadway. Both today and tomorrow, the clinics run from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Technicians will be installing a software upgrade that essentially stops the car from moving if it's broken into or stolen. If you can't make it to Busch Stadium, there's a third clinic happening in St. Louis County. It's Sunday at Chesterfield Mall, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. The Greater St. Louis Marathon takes place tomorrow. 5 on Your Side's Diamond Palmer shows us what the marathon route will look like.
I'm here on Market Street where runners will hear the words ready, set, go in less than 24 hours for the Greater St. Louis Marathon. And this year that race is being held downtown with a first time ever free after party hosted by St. Louis's very own Mastermind. So let's break down where runners will go for the 26.2 mile run. The race will begin at 7 a.m. Saturday, and this is the official race map. So runners will start by heading towards the arch as the sun rises on Market Street. They're going to be running across the Mississippi River to East St. Louis and back. They'll be going through Old North St. Louis, Midtown, and as far as the Central West End. Runners will then pass by Anheuser-Busch, our university's downtown, and by 2 parks, including St. Louis Place Park and Lafayette Park. Runners will then end at Union Station near Market Street for that free after party. Here's what you need to know before heading out. There is a time limit of 6.5 hours for the marathon, and runners must maintain a pace of 15 minutes per mile to stay ahead of the closure. There will be water and Gatorade stations along the course, medical stations, massage stations, and St. Louis themed food at the finish line. Parking is also available at Union Station lots, and there are several street parking options on Clark, Olive, and Locust. In the event of impending weather situations, race officials will make a decision to delay or postpone the event. There will also be a half marathon, a 10K, and a family fun run. There will also be several road closures that are going to be happening downtown, and for all of that information, you can head to our website, ksdk.com. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Diamond Palmer, 5 on Your Side.
Taylor Swift's new album, picking up steam, ahead the record-breaking numbers it's doing on Spotify. A multi-country joint effort to put pressure on Hamas, plus the latest on hostage negotiations.